Players about to spend hard-earned money on Dominaria United are demanding value, but are they going to get it? When you're out shopping for that perfect gift, you are hoping to get a deal. But if you can't get a deal, you're at least hoping for a quality product if you have to pay the full price. Welcome back, everyone. MTG Moxman here, and thanks a lot for hanging out with me on the channel today. We are less than a few weeks away from Dominaria United. By the time this video comes up, you're probably getting ready to check all the spoilers out and the new announcements from Wizards of the Coast of what's coming down the pipeline. But Wizards has been smart, and they are laying the groundwork for the future sets to come. When you want a good product that you can't get a deal on, remember, you want it to be well made and well constructed. And at first I heard players saying such negative things about what was going to come with Dominaria United. But now, more and more, I believe this set is not only going to be great, it is going to be amazing. I saw the images some people sent me off the Reddit boards about Dominaria United having the textured foils and being all fancy smancy. That's great. That's one aspect of what collectors may like. When you add in the fact we've got Lost Legends in there, that's 2 for 2. We're getting pretty good. We have a good story. Pretty nice. We have great villains in the story. The Phyrexians are back. This is all lining up for Magic's 30th anniversary. And the more you start compiling that information, the more you start putting it all together, it's going to be not just a good set, it's going to be a home run. And they've planned it from the beginning. They want people to have a little bit of doubt, so it slowly builds the excitement to what will be a tremendously well-received Magic set this year. I think we're looking at, like, I don't know, Kamigawa 2.0. It's just going to be that much better than what Kamigawa was, and we'll be that much more excited. I feel it now. The more I'm looking at things, the more I'm looking at how that product breaks down. The only thing going against this product is it won't be a deal. They are charging a full freight on this, and not only that, they added a price increase on top of that. And in case most of you haven't been looking around, all the other products have actually ticked up as well. All my local stores have jumped things up $5 or $6 on even older product that they already have in stock. They've started raising the prices. Wizards of the Coast knows that they had to time this well, put it together in a way that players would accept. Players demand something for their money. They don't just want flimsy cardboard they get to play a game with. They want the experience. They want to build in those memories and nostalgia into a set. And Wizards of the Coast is giving us that and more. That and a bag of chips, right? They're just giving it all. They're saying, here, people seem to like those texture foils, so we're making sure to put those in. A lot of the older players are going to like Legends cards because, you know, they're really ancient and old and we found them in a warehouse. Found, right? We're going to put those in there too. And not only that, we're giving you one of the greatest villains ever that you haven't seen in like 5-6 years or heard much about, and that is going to be the Phyrexian hive mind amazingness that is kind of like the Borg of the Star Trek universe in Magic. We're coming at you, and we're coming at you heavy. The stories, I've been reading them. I'm an avid, excited person each time one of these little parts comes out, and I'm really enjoying it. I still think they made Planeswalkers too weak, but that's just me. The actual stories themselves, I actually care about what's going to happen. When Jaya starts melting people down, I'm getting excited. When I saw a picture that somebody gave me on my Discord about the Weatherlight ship, but it's all like Phyrexianized. That was creepy. Made my heart drop a bit, but I kind of called it when I said something's going to happen to the Weatherlight. Squee the Immortal is going to be back. Like, this is what I'm talking about. All these things are lining up for an amazing product, and I knew I was looking forward to this set as soon as they announced it. The only thing I didn't get was probably Richard Garfield having a personal hand in things, but you know what? You can't have it all. This product will be big, it will be well constructed, and it will probably go down as the best set this year. Like I talked about almost a month ago when I first did a video on it, I said it's probably going to be the best set. Well, look, here we are. It looks like it's lining up to be that way. It may not be in terms of what the sales were. I still think Double Masters 2022 is going to, like, throw an MMA choke lock and just, they're going to win that one pretty cinched out. But in terms of set and nostalgia, reprint sets don't hold that same value when it comes to years later, the nostalgia players feel for a story and what happens within it. And I think Wizards has really knocked this one. They've really made it good because I see a lot of people sending me information now, a lot of players changing their minds like we talked about this week. It is going somewhere. Where it's going to end is the question. Will the sales figures add up to what Wizards wants? The only thing we don't know is it going to be a decent set? Is it going to be what players expect from a set from Wizards of the Coast? Some of the cards I've already seen kind of lean that way. It's kind of middle of the road. But when you add up the math on the set, some of the teasers that Mark Rosewater put out there, more and more, I think this is lining up to be a sleeper hit that they didn't want you to expect. They didn't want you to know how good it's going to be. I already lined up money. I've already put my money down and I knew I was buying stuff. But a lot of other players who were sitting on the sidelines and hedging things out, they weren't sure how things were going to go. I don't think you're going to have to jump up and run to the store and buy tomorrow. I don't think prices are going to be knocked out of the ballpark. They've already kind of raised things up. But when those spoilers start hitting and players start seeing what's out there, I think we are going to see a lot more players taking an interest in this set. And more people are going to get involved and more boxes are going to get sold. And LGSs are going to be smiling. Distributors are going to be smiling. But most importantly, the ones we have to help the most, Wizards of the Coast, they're going to be smiling. And maybe, if we buy enough of this product, if it's as good as I hope it is, and expect it to be now, then maybe Wizards will continue doing sets along this line with a multifaceted approach, with a good story, good background, and better constructed cards we can enjoy. The only thing we don't know are the spoilers. The story and stuff's all fitting together. The teasers, the textured foils, the characters within, it all points up to a great set. We just need some of these spoilers, and they'll be coming out by the time you watch this video. We're probably mere hours away from starting to see some of these spoilers hit there. And I can't wait to share it all with you and see what busts down, because I think years from now, just like Dominaria in 2018, this set's going to have some history behind it. It's going to be well remembered, and I think Wizards planned it the entire time. But don't rush. You're going to have time to buy this product. You're going to have time to step up and get some. It's going to be in production for a couple of years. It's not going anywhere right away. So I don't expect you to dive out and let FOMO take grip and say, I would still wait for the spoilers. Make up your own minds how great you think it's going to be. But those collector boxes, I'm glad I bought them. I am pretty sure these are going to be a smash hit. And later on, when people on my Patreon get to open them at a discounted price years from now, I think all of us will appreciate it that much more. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on the channel today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed everything going on today and all the amazingness that Wizards of the Coast is giving us right now, because this one I think is going to be that hit that no one expected. And now we get to talk about it because it's going to be a few hours away till we start seeing everything. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having an awesome day wherever you are in the world of Magic. This is MTG Mox, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And of course, videos like this would not be possible because the patrons make it happen. They support this channel each and every day, allowing me to make content like this for you. You can be a patron too. Look me up on Patreon. The only thing that can really get me beyond belief excited is if they give me Thralls. If they put Thralls in Dominaria United, because remember in the story, if you guys haven't read it, there's this part where Karn is trying to throw off the Phyrexians, and he talks to the guy Sen, and he says, I've hidden the Silex over on the ruins of Tolkir. That's on Spardadia, right? He says, on the continent of Spardadia. And then the Phyrexian guy's like, oh, well, thanks a lot for telling me. Ha ha ha, I'm evil, and you know. But the point is, if Karn sends the Phyrexians there, you think they'd be a little bit scared trying to invade Spardadia, but you haven't heard much about it. So there's a good chance that somewhere in this story, we're going to see Thralls. I didn't put that in the video. I put it here at the end for you guys who care like me and say, go Thralls! Give me Team Throwbold. Give me more Thralls in this deck. Give me more than just one or two. Give me 4 or 5 different Thralls. Give me Dire Thrall Assassin. Give me a Thrall Overlord. Can you imagine what they could... I'm just saying. I'm getting some goosebumps, and that kind of excitement is what comes when they do stuff like this. It gets me going. Gets me wired up and jacked up, and I want to know what's going to happen now. I want to know what's going to happen in the stories. I want to know what's going to happen in the set. And I'm glad I bought everything I bought. I'm glad I bought as much as I did. Guys, it's going to be a hit, and there's not much anybody can do to stop it now just because of how they've pieced it together. I'm getting the sales figures in. They weren't very high the first run, and now things are starting to tick higher. More people are taking an interest the closer we get. And I think Wizards planned it all along. Am I giving them too much credit? Is it a tinfoil hat theory? Probably. But that's okay. It's still exciting. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Thanks for hanging out at the end of the movie and seeing what goes on in the backdrop. You know what? You deserve a prize. Prize. I'm going to give you guys a prize. You know what we're going to do? We are going to... Hold on. You guys are right here. We're gonna go to the binder of goodness. We are going to look inside the binder of goodness, and we're going to do something special for you guys. Something special. How about we go over here? It's not bad. You guys deserve better. You deserve better than that. We got to bring in a little bit of joy into your lives and say, you know what? Sometimes things have got to happen the right way. So let's do it this way. That is a Gem Mint Dominaria Academy. Gem Mint. This thing is like gradable. It's so beautiful, okay? This is like top dog. Guess where it's going? That's right. I just dropped that sucker into the 20K bin. And now that I put it in there, I got kind of scared because it's a really expensive card. So I realized I'm putting it in, but I'm going to just protect it a little bit better because that's a pretty expensive card going in the 20K bin. So there you go, guys. I know I'm throwing people for a wrench tonight. That's the way it's going to be. And this went way past the credit time, but that's okay. Because you're only ones who watch these end parts. And if you watched it this far, I want to see Team Thrall. No. That's too easy. Dominaria Academy in the comments section. So I know you watched. All right, guys? Yeah. It's going to be good. I'm getting excited. Can't help myself. I'll see you guys soon. I will. Just make sure you help out around the house. Clean up a bit. Just, team effort. Go Team Thrall.